In an effort to be open, transparent, and enhance accountability, the Austin Police Department hosted a community informational meeting, which focused on the police body-worn camera program. The discussion included the new body camera legislation and highlights of APD's planned policy.
We really believe that transparency breeds trust, and trust breeds cooperation. Cooperation breeds really good outcomes for everybody, the police and the community that we serve. And so body cameras is something that I predicted about 3 years ago that within 5 years would be worn by most major city police departments in this country, and I think we're well on the way. I really believe that as a result of body cameras, we're going to have the opportunity for people to make their own decisions. We're going to have good evidence, and more importantly, most people, when they know they're on video, whether it's an officer or somebody they're contacting, generally tend to be on their best behavior. And so I think it'll be a win all around. I'm very thankful that I live in a city where the community supports investments in technology, and where we have a mayor, council, and city manager that supports investing in this technology that at the end of the day will result in better outcomes all the way around.
To learn more about APD's body-worn camera program, visit austintexas.gov/APDBodyCam. Community members recently gathered to break ground on a new mixed-use condominium complex called the Chacon. Located at 1301 Chacon Street in East Austin, the Chacon will provide 33 units of affordable housing, 10 housing units at market rate, and nearly 9,000 square feet of commercial space. The development will be constructed in 2 phases. This is a project of the Chestnut Neighborhood Revitalization Corporation in partnership with the City of Austin and the Austin Housing Finance Corporation. To learn more, visit austintexas.gov/housing.
Steve Adler and Councilmember Ann Kitchen joined the Public Works Department to celebrate the completion of the We Are Barton Hills Mosaic. The mosaic is the result of a unique public-private partnership between the Barton Hills Horseshoe Bend Neighborhood Association and the City of Austin Neighborhood Partnering Program. With a mission to empower neighborhoods and build community, the Neighborhood Partnering Program offers a platform for neighborhood groups to develop projects on city-owned property by sharing in the cost of the project with the city. Projects include community gardens, pocket parks, sidewalks, trails, and street art. Community cost sharing is achieved through cash contributions, in-kind contributions, or donated labor. City staff complements this contribution by providing technical assistance on multiple levels. The program is currently accepting applications from community groups for the next round of funding. Applications are due June 1st. For more information, visit the website on your screen.
Hi, I'm Jenny Huerta, Media and Communications Manager for the City of Cedar Park. Thank you for watching CPTV 10 News. It's news that matters to you. Back on July 4th, 2014, the clock tower here in the town center neighborhood was all dressed up in red, white, and blue and teeming with parade spectators for the first time ever in Cedar Park's history.
See that one right there?
With star-spangled sunglasses, patriotic pets, and most everyone donning Old Glory in any way imaginable, it would look like the people of Cedar Park are old pros at celebrating Independence Day.
We're actually from Michigan originally, and we used to have this kind of stuff all the time. 4th of July is huge up there.
Kristen Butler and her family just moved to Cedar Park, and this is their first parade here.
I'm looking forward to looking at the cars.
Truth be told, this is the first ever 4th of July parade in this 4th fastest growing city in the country.
I hope this is the 4th fastest growing parade in the country, and we're off to a great start. There's an amazing number of people for our first parade that are here to participate. I'm looking down the road, there's a ton of people lined up. You know, we talk a lot about community pride events, and this is one of our biggest requested items is, why can't we have a 4th of July parade? Well, guess what? We have one now.
Mayor Matt Powell says he hopes the parade becomes an annual tradition for Cedar Park.
Happy 4th of July!
And from the looks of it, it will. It's not something that Gumi Gonzalez takes for granted. Why he brought his grandchildren Joshua, Aaron, and Elena.
So they can see, the luxuries that we have in this country, to be able to celebrate and be able to, voice our freedom, publicly like this. It's great.
His son-in-law and grandkids' father is a U.S. Marine.
He's a motor T, and he kind of like owns all the trucks and fixes them, and has to be like in the passenger seat out and go in Afghanistan.
Their favorite part of the parade is no surprise. Are you excited to be here?
Yes.
What are you looking forward to?
I don't know, seeing all the trucks go by.
There are pipes and drums, firefighters clowning around, and jeeps, and more jeeps. Cadence Slagle says she's been to about 20 parades in her 7 short years, and it all comes down to one thing.
My favorite thing is when they throw candy.
USA! USA!
Her grandfather, Max Abeta, is a Vietnam veteran who served in the 1st Cavalry Division Air Mobile from 1967 to 1969.
We love the USA, and any little demonstration or big demonstration that can show support for our country. And so these 4th of July parades are just real neat.
Councilman Lyle Grimes agrees.
Just showing how much we have patriotism here in Cedar Park, and our residents really love America and really love to have these events and traditions.
Is what it takes to make this a 4th of July Cedar Park style.
This land is your land, this land is my land.
The 4th of July parade isn't the only parade you'll find in Cedar Park. We also have the Veterans Memorial Parade and celebration each year at Veterans Memorial Park on New Hope Road. For more information on parades and special events, visit cedarparkparks.com and click on Special Events on the left navigation menu. I'm Jenny Huerta, Media and Communications Manager for the City of Cedar Park. Thank you for watching CPTV 10 News. It's news that matters to you.
All of you are very special to us.
Bill J. Dean, Tech 4, Army, 1943 to 1945.
Jack Graham, Second Lieutenant, Air Force.
Nathan Shine, Corporal, Army, 1941 to 1946.
The key to Cedar Park, I'm going to take it home and put it right next to a thing I have on the wall of all my ribbons.
Joe Pierce, Petty Officer 3rd Class, Navy, 1945 to 1946.
I spent a little over 2 years in the Pacific and flew 39 missions on B-25s, which is the best weapon in the area over there. Then they converted and gave us a chance to stay in the 25s or go to 4 engines. And I said, well, okay. So I went to B-24s. They changed the whole group. We were the Red Raiders.
This was like 100 times what I hoped it would be for my dad. My dad has just been riding on the waves of honor for the last week. He's been going over his mission. It just was a landslide of memories and pride.
Got a refinery at Balikpapan, Borneo. Found out later, I didn't know that thing was that important, that refinery. but it supposedly was furnishing more than 30% of all the aviation fuel, for the Japanese effort. I wanted to fly. I wanted to be a pilot, and I wasn't going to allow the draft board to put me in an infantry outfit to carry a rifle. I didn't want that. So I became a draft dodger. I'd flown 15 missions and dropped bombs on Germany. And then I got a letter from the draft board. They found me. I was flying combat as a first lieutenant.
It seems like everybody from the hometown was gone. They were all in service or serving somewhere. So then I joined up and went along with them.
I was a waist gunner in a PB-4Y2, which is a patrol bomber with 4 engines. That's what all those numbers mean. And I fired twin 50s out of a turret.
I joined an Army band over there, and I was in Heidelberg getting ready to come back to the United States when General Patton was killed, and we played his funeral. He died in Heidelberg because of that car wreck, and we practiced marching because we followed his casket all the way from the church to the railroad station, and we played 3 trains when he went to Luxembourg for the funeral.
I think it was one of the greatest things I've said for a long, long time. They've got to give the city so much credit for honoring us old guys. And I thought the city did an excellent job.
I was really blown away by how many people came out, how many veterans were able to attend. Their families came in from all over the country. This event felt really Cedar Park to me. We have a certain mood in this community, a certain feeling, and it was really, really captured in this event. I was very moved by the whole thing.
It's a unique population in the city of Cedar Park to be able to recognize these veterans who are part of the greatest generation, and we are losing them, and it's important that we take the time to recognize them, and this is a military-friendly city.
A lady the other day, an elderly lady, interviewed me at the hospital and said, "We really thank you for your service." And I said, it's been at least 20 years since anybody said that to me. It makes you feel pretty good.